Testing audio. Testing audio from back here. Shut up. Get out of here. Alright, so it's been a while, but I'm back. It's been like 8 days, I think, since I last did anything. Stream-wise. But today, we're coming back with a bang. And by that I mean I'm not playing Monster Hunter, but we're talking about it. If I go to my... where is it? Here, it's this one? That's close enough. That'll show my face. If I... Huh! Alright, it's been a while since I've had the webcam on as well. Just generally, not including the break. But I just kind of got burned. Explanation. I just kind of got burnt out on Monster Hunter for a good solid week. I was like, I want to not do it for a bit. I played some Pokemon Heart Gold. I'm like 4 gyms in. Beat Morty. That game is infuriating because I've done every single gym. Every single trainer, every single gym trainer. I've done every single guy on the way to Cyanwood to fight Chuck. And I'm still like, not a single one of my Pokemon is 10 levels. Every single one of my Pokemon is 10 levels under his fucking Pokemon, so that's awesome. And then there's nothing to grind on because it's just wild Pokemon that are all also like level 15 when they need to be, I'm in the fucking 30s in terms of the trainers. Which is really cool. And also, there's not a great selection of Pokemon because Johto decided he was going to leave all the cool stuff in fucking Kanto, which you can only access after you get all 8 badges and do the Elite Four. And then on top of that, in order to get, like, the really cool Pokemon, like the Mount Silver stuff, like fucking Tyranitar, that's all 16 badges. It's awesome. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm not here to complain about Pokemon, about Johto. I can do it all day, but we're doing, as the title suggests, news coverage of Monster Hunter. If I change this, I'm currently using, where is this? I can move this up. It doesn't matter anymore. If I change this from window capture, display capture to window capture, and I make it so it captures this, beautiful. Why is it slightly wider than, okay. That's cool. Let me figure this out. Oh, I know. It's not because this is the bar. I understand. I don't know how to fix it, though. If I have it... I think it's the best it's getting. I don't want to add... Give me my... Oh my god. Give me my webcam group so I can move it like here. And then I can say add this, add new text, do not add. And then I say then I font style, we're gonna go with a nice impact. Maybe add another don't look at this, maybe another don't look at this. Done. We move this bad boy right here. That's perfect. Incredible. Okay. Now, there's been a lot of news in terms of, as you can see here, we have several overviews for Monster Hunter Wilds. August 20th is Gamescom. And a big thing happening at Gamescom is they're going to have the Monster Hunter Wilds new trailer. A new trailer for the game. And until then, the Twitter account says this, they're doing daily reveals of... daily, like, weapon showcase reveals, which is awesome. They've done Greatsword and Heavy Bowgun so far. I think I'm going to cover this every 2 at the beginning of streams. So every time, so the next two days pass by, we'll look at these again. And we'll look at all 4 of these videos today. That's the plan. Talk about them. And then I'm going to the website that I assume has more information, as it usually does. And then we're going to do the tier list segment. So, to get this underway, let us look at... hold on. Can you please... Stream Manager, can you function? We're going to start with the focus mode overview. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've seen all of these already, but only once. And that'll only be the case for this time, but there's still a lot to talk about here. Focus mode is entirely new, so let's start here. Is the audio good on this? I think it is. Hold on, this is terrible fucking resolution. 720p, we can afford more than that. Not much more than that, but a bit more than that. So, this is a minute. Let's get into, I guess, let's go full screen on this one. Thank you. Wow. Pokemon allows you to carefully aim your attacks or guards. This is still low res. This is, even though it's HD, it's pop up to 1440. Okay. First off, this is a thing I want to point out. This guy, like I haven't talked about this, I don't think, but the new basic armor for this game looks really nice. Like the starting armor set looks really good, and this greatsword, which I assume is going to be the style for all like the base weapons in this game, like base iron weapons, also looks phenomenal. It looks great. Moving on. Okay, allows you to carefully aim your attacks or guards. Right, so you can sort of... It's like a targeting mode for every weapon. Like a... Yeah, as you can see there, usually, when you charge your greatsword, when you want to turn it, you can kind of go like this. And that's the best you got. You can go and be like, uh-oh, I missed a bit. But now, you got this full 360 mode. This is still low res. I don't think I can handle 2160. I think my internet's too shit. This is going to slow down the stream. Yeah, you can do the full turnaround. Also, Chotacabra looks great. Right, and it works for all of them. Turning the camera in focus mode turns you around, so you can get all this cool stuff. Also, I want to point out this. A couple things here. The Sword and Shield guy goes, woo! And turns around. This is very Frontier pilled in terms of the way this thing's acting. Also, I don't like that. This, this whole thing is bad. And by that I mean it's great. This is the whole wounding mechanic, as you can see. Go back. This is what it looks like normally, but if you hit a part enough, that happens, and you get a wound. I don't know if how this is going to interact with part breaking. I don't know if this is new part breaking or if it's going to be part breaking plus wounding. Is how they're gonna do this. I have no idea. I hope you can still break parts, because that's a fun thing to do. It's satisfying. In focus mode, you highlight them with the scout flies. They act as built-in weak points. This is gonna probably... So it's kind of like tenderizing in Iceborne, I guess. You wound the parts and you do more damage to them. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen a single person talk about this in terms of focus mode. They've only talked about the wounding thing. It also just... Focus mode also just shows you weak points. Like, his tongue's not wounded, but the scout flies, like, still flock to it like, hey, this is gonna do big damage. So say, like, Tetsukabra was in this game. If Tetsukabra had his tail, like, puffed up and it became a weak point, this would happen. I think it says exposed. So it sounds like it's only for temporary weak points that you'd, like, want to guide new players towards. So that's interesting. This is the focus strike thing that we saw. There's Longsword, Gun Lance. We need to... God, they're so fast. We saw the greatsword. It's very cool. Longsword just kind of goes like, that was just a big explosion. Focus strikes are special attacks, deal extra damage to wounds and weak points. And weak points. So you can just do it on like his tongue without having to wound it, which is interesting. Also, this is good shot of copper footage, which is fun. But so it's like I guess you just do like certain moves in focus mode, and it'll do that if you hit a weak point. That's just I don't know. It must be a bowgun, but so it's very focus mode is interesting. I don't know how to feel about focus mode. Like, I guess one of the things we have to see when it comes out, but it's still interesting. It's definitely going to be the main gimmick, I'd assume. Kind of like how tenderizing it was in Iceborne. I just kind of want to get more looks at Chotacabra. He's so cool. Seeing some of the stuff with Chotacabra specifically is this mechanic, the one that they showed off where he can cover his arms in saliva and stick rocks to them. I don't think there's any rocks on him right now, but this is his saliva-covered state. Because if you look here, they're not white, and the spikes are more clear, like not submerged. I don't know if you can find a thing that has an image of him with. That's not what I wanted. An image of him with rocks. I don't think so. What is happening? But that's the focus mode overview. I don't know why I'm not subscribed to this yet. If we go to... Can you just have the videos? The basic mechanics. This is like generalized stuff about the game. Is this also... Yeah, okay. Just another render of the guy. Main character guy. Look at him. This is the first good look we've had at like normal gameplay of the maps and just running around. This is... I don't know why I stopped there. That's obvious. Yep, this is like real like first show off stuff. I saw something about this on Twitter where they're like comparing it with like the World and Rise animations to see like if the healing's going to be slowly over time or big half instantly and other half fill up like Rises. And I think the consensus was it's the same sound effect as World. And the glowing seems to be just like consistently across the whole thing, so it's probably gonna be a overtime like World, which I'm down with. Rise, it kind of felt like you just like instantly do it and then cancel it with a roll and kind of cheat the system in terms of like healing efficiency. This game looks great. My computer could never run this. That's why I'm playing on PlayStation when it comes out and just fucking using a capture card. There's the secret. Look at him. A bird fellow. Wow. So you call him kind of like the creature writing in World. Can I just say, UI looks great. We have the begin quest thing, which looks great. But I also want to point out the Windward Plains thing here, but also right here, above the Windward Plains notification. You can see, I think, the first time we've seen a monster's icon, you can see a little Chotacabra. And it definitely looks like they're going with, like, the World style of icons. The old, like, just not the Rise, not going with, like, specifically stylized. It's very much, this is the guild making these icons. It's not Hinoa and Minoto. It's not some guy. It's this. Yeah, and but it also begs the question that it seems, yeah, it can guide you automatically to the target monster for your current quest. There's no tracking in this game. It doesn't seem like there's gathering footprints to find where the monster is, or having to search for the monster and paintballing them. It seems like they're going with the Rise style of you find the monster once, and it's just permanently marked on your map every time it appears. Which, I really like the World style of doing it, but I can understand why people wouldn't want it. Because once you've hunted like 100 fucking Zinogres or whatever in Iceborne, it's kind of annoying just having to like, or like you've hunted a bunch of monsters, it's kind of annoying having to do the whole rigmarole to find them when it's like, yeah, I just kind of want to fight the guy. I wish there's some aspect of it still there. I think you can see later in this that there are footprints, but there's no, like... Yeah, the scout flies just instantly tell you where they are, and then the secret follows those. Also, this is definitely... Look at this mini-map. Look at the Chotacabra icon. It looks so good. But this mini-map, it has the world icons and all that. This is definitely, like, Monster Hunter World 2. Which, again, completely fine with. Oh my god, look at it! Guy, I haven't checked the website yet. I'm hoping there's good images for that. Incredible. We still haven't seen another map yet. We've only seen Windward Plains, but we keep seeing new areas of the Windward Plains. There's like the Oasis area, grasslands, desert. This seems to be like some sort of gorge. These maps must be massive. Wow. I was wondering about the gathering thing. I wonder if they're gonna go with the Riser World thing, where mining is instant or mining is 3, or if they're gonna go with an older game system and mining is like a random number of, like, you can do it like 8 times. Sometimes you get like 5 mines off of them. I'm really interested in that because I think World did it best of just not having like pickaxes and bug nets be set. Not bug net, but it doesn't matter, bug nets, but not having pickaxes be set and just having 3 mines per node and having 3 bone gathers per skeleton. But it's one of those things where it's like, is that like a quality of life thing they'd go back on? I don't know. Yeah, switching weapons. Cool, cool, cool. The Slinger. Welcome back, Slinger. You don't have to zoom in like that. Various types of ammo. Love the way it looks. That's just cool looking. God, Chotacabra, this is the one out of all the monsters that have been officially revealed. This is the one I'm most looking forward to. I love this guy's design. I love him. Doink. Doink. Got flash pods. Yeah, and hook slinger to gather items from a distance. Incredible. As long as there's no clutch claw, I'm happy. Slinger's fine. It's so funny, you just be like, whoop. Alright. So, this one is just exciting to me. Like, there's nothing in here that like, it's so good looking. Like, yeah, the game looks phenomenal. It looks so good. Well, I don't know what any of these... I know a couple of these videos. I don't care about half of it, though. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then next are the weapon showcases. The thing about these weapon showcases is I don't really play Greatsword, and I've never played Heavy Bowgun, so I'm not going to be able to point out a ton of changes here. From, like, World and Rise going into 6th gen. I have no clue what's gonna no clue, like, the differences. So I'm just gonna be like, wow, that looks cool. But we're gonna look at them anyways. I'm hoping Lance is one of the first few ones. I really am. I'm really looking forward to it. Greatsword! Wow. Doosh. Doosh! Also, because the other one that we saw, the Heavy Bowgun, is using the high metal armor, they're doing a similar thing that Rise did, where they're showing, like, a different set for every armor set, every weapon. And I'm hoping we get some, like, reveals, because I'm pretty sure, like, Juratotus and Basarios were technically revealed through the armors. The Basarios was revealed through the fact that the hunting horn footage in Rise used Basarios armor, and we had not known Basarios was in the game beforehand. And then Juratotus was just like a monster they fought in one of them. So it's interesting to see where that goes. Oh, we got some cool reveals through that. Yep, you charge your weapon. This is certainly a great sword. Hit and run, that's my style. Doshaguma. Also, this Doshaguma footage looks really good. It makes, like, first of all, that's new. I know that for sure. But second, I wasn't really feeling Doshaguma based on the original, like, reveal trailers for him, but because we never really got to see... What was that? I heard a beeping noise. Never really got to see combat footage. But now that we're seeing him move, he looks great. Now that he's, like, moving like a Monster Hunter monster, it's phenomenal. I think this is some sort of either, like, counter or, like... I remember reading something, I don't know where it was, that, like, weapons have, like, a built-in something or other. So, I don't know what... Something's happening here. I think it's a focus mode thing. Like, you do that focus mode thing, and then it transitions into, like, a big counter into that. I don't know what that's gonna be. Here's more focus mode stuff. He goes into focus mode, does the big move. That's interesting. That's what we were seeing in the trailer before. There's, like, clashing. So if you, like, block or do a certain thing when the monster attacks you with certain attacks, you go into, like, a little, like, set animation. That's really cool. I'm interested to see what that's about. That, I think, is a stealth attack. They talked about stealth attacks in, somewhere. I remember that when in, like, something or other. I think that's a stealth attack. So it's like if the monster hasn't seen you yet, you can, like, sneak up on it and do a big damage move like that. That's true charge slash, so that's confirmed back. That's really cool. Other than that, I don't fucking know. Like, specifics. Wow. Let's head back. So why is this specifically what's coming up? I don't care. Show me what the things they posted, YouTube. Heavy bowgun. Okay, this one I have nothing to talk about. Rurikon probably knows more. I'm gonna be honest. If you want to, you can watch the Rurikon video if you want to see the actual stuff. I recommend his content anyways. But if I look at the description, it says, with new actions, but yeah, heavy bowgun, but not as you know it. I've watched this trailer once. Not as I know it. I didn't know it in the first place. This is one of the ones where it's like, none of it seems new to me, just because I'm not aware of it. But we're gonna wait until it shows just the full render. The high metal armor looks so good. It looks phenomenal. Look at this. Look at all the scratches on it. It looks so nice. With this, I think, general, normal, like, alloy or whatever, metal, iron, fucking bowgun. It looks so good. Oh yeah, you can shoot. You go boom, boom. Expend energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo. This, I don't know, like, okay. So you spend the energy, it regenerates when you hit them. You can guard, I knew that was a thing. I think, it says on top, you can also guard incoming attacks manually. I think this is new. I think before, like, auto guard was something you just put on as a, like, a modification, but now it looks like it's built into the weapon. You can just, like, block with it, which is interesting. You can use focus mode, I guess, to help with aiming. You get big charge shot. I don't know. I'm not a ranged weapon guy. That's just an explosion. That's pierce ammo, I think. That's a clash. That's like the great sword shoving the sword in the mouth. That's like you shove the barrel in the mouth and do some Aaron Black shit with it. So that's cool. Yeah, I have not much to say about that one. Also, it was Doshaguma again. So that's cool. But if we go to Monster Hunter Wild's website. I don't know what it's specifically called. I can't spell. I hate typing. Did you know that? Yeah, here. Okay. Wait. It'll load. It'll load up. Okay, so. Weapons. This is new. this is just like this. A weighty weapon with slower movement and attacks, but each blow packs a powerful punch. Suitable for hit and run tactics or even guarding. It just has able to guard. Very cool. And then we also have heavy bowgun. Able to guard. Very interesting. That's an insight I wasn't aware of. Guard manually, yada yada, that's what it said in the trailer. So other than that, there's something very interesting. I'm pretty sure. That's not it. Here it is. We have silhouettes. And if you look at some of the silhouettes, it reveals some interesting things. It's just a basic mechanic overview. I think if I go to weapon actions, yeah, it doesn't show it. But if I go back to, it's at the bottom of focus mode. We can look at each of them. Very interesting one. If I go, can I like take the image, please? Can I have this? How do I look at this specifically? Okay, fucking, I don't know. But I'll just look for the. That's awesome. That's not on the same page anymore. Yeah, okay, here's Reddit. Someone found these. Okay, so these are high res, but we can look and see what some of these weapons and armor sets might be. Looking at this, I have no fucking clue for longsword, I'm gonna be honest with you. With like the draping on the sword, I don't fucking know. It kind of reminds me of Valhazak, but I know that's not it. That's just like the torn cloth kind of reminding me of the flesh. I know it's not Valhazak though. I'm thinking maybe Doshiguma? Maybe this is Doshiguma armor? I don't know, but it looks cool. The silhouette looks cool. Lance, this is my main. This is my specialty. I'm pretty sure I don't recognize this lance from anywhere. So this is, I'm betting, Balahara. Just because the ridges on it seem drill-like, in my opinion. Like, this could be a drill. And like, Balahara is very drill-based. And the armor set looks kind of cool. That's what I'm expecting for that. Gun Lance, this is obviously the ingot armor. I don't have to talk much about that. They're doing the ingot one for that. That's cool. This one's interesting for Charge Blade because the webbing looks kind of Ragnakadaki-esque. I don't think this isn't what the Ragnakadaki Charge Blade looks like, but it's very like Temna Saren like, which is like maybe a new spider guy. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Charge Blades anyway, so I could be wrong. This is Switch Axe. Now, I've seen a lot of people say the armor set looks like Mizitsune, and I can kind of see it. But what I don't think that's the case is this would be the Mizitsune Switch Axe. I don't think it is. This, I think, is either a monster people aren't thinking of or something new. I can't speak much on it, though. This is literally just fucking Kongalala. Like, fucking, come on. Look, you got the fucking mohawk. You got, like, the top of the mask part. You got the spiky things. You got look here. There's like bones sticking out, like kind of like with a slight gap in between it and the shin, and you can see that there. You can see the fur at the top of the knees. You can see it also on the gloves. This is the fucking Congalala armor set. This is literally just confirmation that Congalala is in the game. In terms of confirming new returning monsters, now we have Rathalos and the Funny Fart Monkey, which is awesome. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that kicks ass, but it's very funny that the first returning monster we know that's not Rathalos and Wilds is the Fart Monkey. I'm pumped. That's sick. But these aren't the Congalala Dual Blades. These are. To be fair, these are Monster Hunter Online only. But these are very different still. These look like the base bone slap-on weapons from World. Look at these. That's not a good sign. This makes me think slap-on weapons are coming back, which I'm not a massive fan of. I think that sucks. I think Coolsville sucks. But Congalala is still really cool. This is Rathalos for Sword and Shield. I can see the armor, the pattern on the blade. That's Rathalos. This is Hammer. I have no fucking clue what this is. This could also be like, oh, Doshagu. I don't know. That might be like Chotacabra. I don't know. I do not recognize the armor silhouette, and I do not recognize the weapon. I have no clue what any of this is. This is also a slap-on design. I find... Where's the Dodo Gamma? I'm sorry to reveal this to you, but it is. Actually, okay, so yeah, there's no Congo Insect Glaive. I was thinking because a lot of the Insect Glaive stuff is kind of bulbous on the end, but no. I think this is a slap-on Insect Glaive as well. If the Dual Blades is confirmation that slap-ons are back, this is a slap-on Insect Glaive, which kind of sucks. I don't know anything about the armor, but I think it's more confirmation on that. This is Bone. That's the Bone armor set. You can see the braid at the back of the head coming down here. Hunting horn, I think, is just like a basic iron hunting horn. Or a slap-on. So we'll move on. This is Bow. I don't fucking know. I just... For the ranged weapons, we know this is Ingot now. Not Ingot, High Metal. This looks like Great Rocky. I'm gonna tell you, this looks like Great Rocky. You can kind of see cowboy boots. He's got the hat. I think this is Great Rocky for light bowgun. Which is very funny that he's making another appearance. And then there's Greatsword. But it's like, man... Really cool. I'm really excited to see the rest of these when they come out. But other than that, like if I go to monsters, I don't need to see the little funny thing. Oh, we saw a lot of Chotacabra. Do we see his icon yet? No. Okay. Have people posted his icon? Yeah, it looks like this. Thanks, T, Common Shark. Yeah. It looks really cool. I'm really pumped to see what it looks like. But that's the end of our Monster Hunter Wilds look at the time. Moving on to our secondary segment for today. As the title suggests, we are doing some tier lists. Monster Hunter tier lists. First off, so it's not silent. This is not great. Don't look at this. If I go to just like, that's how you spell Monster Hunter music. 2 hours 20, that's perfect. Then we'll start with this one. We got a lot. Beautiful. Okay. So. Video 2. I did not plan any tier lists. That might be very loud. Let me check the... That's probably better. Okay, so that's just good. I don't want this. Don't do this. Tier list templates. Here we go. We're gonna just do some fun Monster Hunter tier lists to get me back into the mood of doing these streams. We're not doing Monster Girl tier list V2. That's not happening. I think we start with weapons. So, this is... if I'm going to rank these weapons, these are going to be based on how much fun I have playing them. I'm going to turn it up a bit. We're going to go... Stop. Okay. So, obviously, to start, we're going to pop Lance up to top. This is my main. This is the weapon I've played since I started playing Monster Hunter. This is peak. This guy's fucking peak. This is gonna be the only guy in S. We're bringing this to main. And this is I hate. This is bad at. This is mediocre. And this is decent. So, in terms of weapons I'm decent at and enjoy playing, and I think are fun, give me hammer, give me a greatsword, give me insect glaive. I love all three of these. Hammer is just a blast, especially in Iceborne. Hammer is so much fun. That's where I played it the most. Greatsword is my old world staple. Like playing 4U, 3U, GU, when I first played through GU, hit and run greatsword go crazy. Crit draw, giving 100% crit chance on all draw attacks with just a single level of it, is so good. And like without like true charge slash, there's no reason to like not do a hit and run style. It's all based around hit and run. It's so much fun. And Insect Glaive, I'm just good at because I did a playthrough of Monster Hunter World's little like solo challenge where I beat the entire game from start to Fatalis with only Insect Glaive because it's a weapon I'd never played before, and now I just love it. I've done a bunch of it in Sunbreak and Rise. It's not a lot of fun in GU, but I still really enjoy this weapon. Ooh, Poke Village. In terms of weapons I'm also decent at, I think I'm going to move these up here. Because I'm going to put in decent Gunlance, a Longsword, and that's it. Gunlance, because it's close enough to Lance to where the skills kind of carry over, but it's also just a ton of fun on its own. Played a shit ton of Gunlance in Base Rise. Not much in Sunbreak, but in Base Rise, I played a ton of Gunlance. Like, I almost essentially mained it in that game. I've also been playing it a shit ton in Monster Hunter Now. I'd call it my Monster Hunter Now main. It's a lot of fun. But it's not like at the level of the other ones. Hold. It was a mistake to put this in my mouth. And Longsword is just easy to use. Longsword is such like an easy weapon that like anyone can pick up and play it at a high level. I'm gonna be honest. Like in 3U, piece of cake easy. Freedom Unite, that thing is busted as hell. And then like Rise and Sunbreak, it's crazy. Iceborne is wacky. It's just a fun weapon to play. Like it's never something I'd put a ton of time into, but it's always fun whenever I play it. Nothing against it. Mediocre. This is gonna be weapons that I'm not great at, but it's like I see the appeal. That's what. So that's like Charge Blade, Sword and Shield, Dual Blades, Switch Axe, and Hunting Horn. I really like melee weapons. If you can't tell. This is essentially all the melee weapons get put into mediocre, at least. I'm not a fan of ranged weapons in this game. Charge Blade? Like, I just, like, keep fucking it up whenever I try it, and it's just frustrating, I'm gonna be honest. It's not too difficult, it's just frustrating, in my experience. I can see the appeal, though, again. Sword and Shield, super simple, too simple for me. Even as a Lance player, I'm saying that, but... He got a lot of... It's really good in Sunbreak, though. Fucking Metsu Shoryugeki is my everything. Dual Blades, again, kind of just, like, button mashy. Not my type. Switch Axe, I just suck at. I'm gonna put Switch Axe in decent, actually, because I suck at it, but I have more fun with it than these other ones. And I just haven't had as much time with Hunting Horn as I have the other weapons. Hunting Horn is, Hunting Horn is a ton of fun, but it's a weapon that I feel like you have to really commit to. Like, if you're not maining Hunting Horn, then you're not really gonna be... You can't, like, have, like, Hunting Horn on the side. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but... It's just like, I'm never gonna be a Hunting Horn player. If that makes sense. I don't like ranged weapons. Simple as that. Bow, I think, is a bit better than the other ones. But, not a big fan. Never have been. Tried all of them. I don't like them. I just don't fucking like them. Simple as that. And that's my tier list. I'm gonna tweet this bad boy out. I want to tweet the image. Download image. Fucking... Good thing this isn't showing anything. That would have been upsetting. If I go to... Now if I go to my Twitter... Hold. Don't look at this. That's my Twitch. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay. Who knows what this website was going to show? Don't yell at me. Okay. These are always fun. Let's see some other people's tier lists. Isn't there a way to do that? View community rank, yeah. That's cringe. Lance at the bottom, automatically cringe, don't care. Switch Axe at the bottom, that's Risky. That's risky. Lance middle, I see it. Not bad. Range at the near the bottom where it deserves, but Switch X at bottom I can't get behind. Looking at this guy, this is ranking how easy they are. I understand Lance being here. Very low skill floor. I'd say high skill ceiling, but that's just me being defensive. I understand it. Yeah, light bowgun is definitely baby game. I don't think... I would put heavy bowgun down there as well. Bow is definitely, I think, harder than either of them. Easy to learn, hard to master. I'd put fucking Lance up there. I don't know about you, but I put that up there. The rest I kind of agree with, though. Very hard to even start. Not even much. These, I don't get behind these being that difficult. They're just like, they have like more moves, but, and like, maybe like a secondary mechanic, but they're not like hard. This guy knows decently hard. That's genius. For Lance, incredible. Anything else specifically? These aren't in English. I can't read them. Okay. Main 3. Other than that. This is based. This is a based ranking. Wait a minute. This goes crazy. So true. We love to see it. Let's look at the other ones. I could. We could do this. That'd be funny. I don't want to do every large monster, just because that's such a fucking hassle. That's such a... That'd take so long. It would be very funny, though. I think we stick with... Let's do just, like, GU. Even though that's a ton of monsters, let's do GU. It's relevant. Oh, we got all of these. This is fun. This, for some reason, doesn't feel like all of them. Why do I feel like there's more than this? I don't know if there are, though. Let me check another GU one. No, there's only that many. That's strange. Alright. Might as well. Okay, so let's change these things. This is best there is. This is going to be hell on earth. This will be not fun. This will be phenomenal. Great. Fine. No, this is great. This is good. This is middling. Bad. Okay. Not bad. Bad too strong. That goes with not fun. This is lesser. Alright, so ranking these large monsters. What song is this? This is Prosperous City from Monster Hunter Online. No wonder I don't recognize it. Nevertheless, one of the ones that's like impossible to play now. In terms of best there is, we gotta go with the guy. The man, the myth, the legend, the Kezu. Hold. Kezu is just phenomenal. This is a monster that most people hate. but I personally think is one of the God's gift to mankind. Alright, this guy is sick. I'm tired of hearing Kezu slander. His design is awesome. He has the fun, no music gimmick. His armor is great because it's flesh-like and it's freaky. Same with his weapons. It makes you uncomfortable, but like, that's the point. He's so good at that. Let's put one in each rank. Great, we're gonna go with, Blinganga. I don't know why I like Blinganga so much. I think it's mostly his name. His fight's fine. Like, it's Rajang, it's like Diet Rajang. But I don't really like Rajang because of how insane he is. So, like, a toned-down Rajang with a funny name is all I'd ever want, you know? It's so good. Good? Daimyo Hermitar is good. It's not, like, incredible. It's not like its design is good, fine. It's a crab. Its fight's like, alright, it's an early monster. But it's not like I have no negative feelings towards Daimyo Hermitar. The only thing saving out of middling is the fact that its armor is very good for Lance. It's got guard on it. It's got guard, and we love that for him. We love that for him. Also, his weapons are funny looking. Middling? I have, like, no feelings up or down on Arzuros. I have not much to say at all. Lesser is Bull Drum. He just runs. It's funny, but it's annoying. Like, it's funny the first time. Especially, like, Monster Hunter Frontier Hardcore Kezu. That's, not Kezu. Hardcore Bull Drum. That's a funny fucking monster. But it's, like, also just boring eventually. He runs, and that's it. Not fun. We're getting rid of Lesser. This one is not needs to. Not fun. That's yeah. Hell on Earth. This is the worst of the worst. We're gonna go. I want to base this solely around their fights in GU, so we're gonna go with Kushala Daora. Fuck that monster. Okay. If you haven't watched my Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate All Quests part that has the low-rank Elder Dragons in it yet, I fight Kushala Daora, and I remember why I hate him. Go check that out. He's, win mechanic sucks. It just stops you from playing the fucking game. He spends 90% of the time in the air. I don't know what you're supposed to do about it. His wind pressure is fucking annoying. You just keep falling over. He has, like, some of his attacks just feel like instant. It's like, oh, okay, I got hit there. Thank you, game. It's not fun. Let's just go in order now, though. Now that we've got, like, setup for each rank. What's next? Ooh, we're getting Dundorma. Agnaktor? Agnaktor's great. We love Agnaktor. He is so good. His armor is so good looking. His design is phenomenal. There's like the lava lizard that he makes the funny clacking noise. He goes, fucking, that's not it. Nope. Yeah, that's good. And then fucking shoots a fucking laser beam directly into your sternum. It's awesome. We love Agnaktor. He's also has like the Lavasioth mechanic from Monster Hunter World, but like done 30 times better. It's incredible. Atal Ka. Best final boss the series has ever seen. This is one of the greatest fights in the series, honestly. Atal Ka is peak. With the fucking mech, what's it called? Nesset? It's Nesset form. It's so good. It's so good. It's so cool. The fact that it's not an Elder Dragon, it's just a bug. She's just a really cool bug. It's so good. It's so much fun. It's such a great cap off to GU. The armor and weapons are so cool too. We love Atal Ka. A Cantor. I don't really have much to say about a Cantor or his brother. It's like they're not I don't have any really positive things to say about it. I think I like Eucanlos a bit more than a Cantor. But to like say that I really like any of their fights, yeah, I'm gonna put them back down here. We're gonna order them in the tiers, so like that. Like there's nothing like incredible I can say about them. Like their themes are cool. They're like decent. I like their arenas, even though they're not really their arenas in GU because 30,000 monsters use them. But it's like I don't use any of their armor or gear. Their designs are fine. They're not outstanding, I don't think. The only things that a part of them that like sticks out in my mind is the fact that they're flying wyverns, which is really funny. I know why. I'm a fucking biology student in college. I know why that kind of thing happens. But it's still very funny. But it's just like, yeah, alright. The Cantor and Eucanlos. I wouldn't mind them coming back in a game, but it's like, they're not anywhere near my list. That type of thing. Alatreon is good. Specifically looking at, if I was taking Iceborne into account, this would be great or best there is. But I think looking purely at GU, it's good. I like GU Alatreon. It's not as what's it called? Theatric and flashy, or as much of a spectacle as Iceborne. And it does, but like, it still looks cool. It still uses all the elements. Its armor is still hyper elemental focused, so I've never used it, but it still looks cool. The weapons look super sick. He doesn't have Eschaton Judgment, which is a bonus. That makes him, it almost puts him above Iceborne Alatreon. But like, he just doesn't have that thing, you know? He doesn't feel like he feels just like a monster. In Iceborne, he feels like a massive, terrifying threat like you haven't seen before in the game. In GU, it's like, there's Alatreon, alright, throw him with the rest. He's here. You know? So I'm gonna put him in good. Amatsu. I love Amatsu. I was lucky in that I played GU before Sunbreak came out. So I got to fight Amatsu before he appeared in Sunbreak. And I remember the first time fighting him going in knowing nothing, because obviously there was no trailer for him that I was looking at. Just like knowing nothing, just seeing the icon and being like, alright, let's hunt this Amatsu fella. That is like, holy shit. This thing is why have I never heard anyone talk about this? This is insane. And we're gonna skip this one. This has the vocals in it. It's distracting. But it's like its design is so different, especially like even compared to like Narwa and Ibushi. It's such a unique design. It's a spectacle. I don't know, it's so hard to explain my feelings on Amatsu. It is so good. It's up there with, like, it's like a top 10 monster of all time for me. It was shocking fighting him for the first time, is what I'll say. I was like, what? Holy shit. Is really all I can describe him as. I hate Red Helm. Red Helm Arzuros fucking sucks. It's not like the worst thing of all time. It's just like not it's like it's a combination of Arzuros' uninteresting gameplay and insane amounts of damage and combo potential, which is not a ton of fun to deal with. It's just not fun. It's just not a fun fight. Its hit zones are hot ass, so it always takes way longer than you'd want it to. It's not a fun fight. I don't like Red Helm Arzuros. It's fucking frustrating. We're gonna do Aslos first. Aslos is another best there ever was. It was my favorite member of the Fated Four for a while. I don't think he is anymore. I think Gameth is now. But Aslos is so good. It's just like He is out of the Fated Four, he's the first gen representation. He's a flying wyvern, but he's so unique even in the realm of flying wyverns. He's very bug-like, which, if you know anything about me, I fucking love bugs. I love insects, I love arthropods, they're so cool. And like this electric bug dragon that like it's like so bright and luminous, so shiny. Lustrous is the word I wanted to use, not luminous. He has the tail laser, he has the head beam. Well, Bolt Reaver has the head beam, but we'll talk about Bolt Reaver at the same time. Bolt Reaver's better. He's just Astos, but better. That's all I have to say about him. The armor set is incredible. The weapons are so cool looking. I wish they were better, but holy, one of the best themes in the series, honestly. Top of the line. It's incredible how good Astalos is. They were cooking with that one. Barioth and Sunbreak and Iceborne is like here. GU Barioth is fucking here. I hate GU Barioth. It's not fun. Dude, I remember the first time fighting Barioth in GU, and I fucking hated it. It was so annoying. Like, I don't know what it is about Old World Barioth, but like, in GU, he's bad. I remember fighting him in Frontier. He was not fun. Just not an enjoyable experience doing that. Of course, that's exotic, but he's like one of the more grounded exotics in that game. But like, he's just like so fucking lame. He's one of those fights where it's like, oh my god, stop moving, stop, I want to hit you, stop, oh my god, oh, I'm running out of stamina because I'm playing Lance, and that's the perspective all this is from. What am I doing? Help me. Boom. And then it's like you die because you ran out of stamina and he broke your guard and then hit you 80 more times. He has like his stupid hop attack where he just like stands still and you're like, alright, is he gonna do like his side hop? And he goes, and it's like, oh great, fucking jump scare, and now half my health is gone. It's just annoying. Just don't like him. Barioth, classic. Honestly, above Alatreon. Barioth is tight. I'm starting to get lightheaded from talking so much in a row. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm gonna quickly move through some monsters to give myself a break. Barioth is good. We love him. Cephalos is the worst monster ever designed. I fucking hate him. Basarios is fine. He's fine. Sunbreak better, but in this game he's fine. I have nothing against him. He's fun. Raging Brachydios makes you want to kill myself. Brachydios is better. He's whatever. I'm not a fan of Brachydios. I've talked about this before. Chameleos is my favorite Elder Dragon. He's my favorite Elder Dragon design-wise, not fight-wise. So I'm gonna put him at top of great. Kongalala, earlier in the stream, we talked about him being in the fact that he's in Wilds, guaranteed. I'm saying that right now. You can quote me on that. And I'm fine with that. He's very funny. He's funny fart monkey. Welcome back. Crimson. Why is Crimson? We're gonna wait on Crimson Fatalis. We're gonna do the Fatalises at the end. Go get out of here, fucking assholes. Stonefist Hermitar. I remember him being it's been a while since I fought him, but I remember him being a more annoying Daimyo Hermitar. Top and not fun. I remember him not being fun, but I don't remember hating it, so we'll put him there. Devil Joe is always great. Devil Joe is so good. I'm gonna put him like here. Devil Joe is great in every game he's in. I have no problems with Devil Joe anywhere. He's tons of fun. Perfect amount of threatening, but also like I'm saying it again, but fun. It's just good. Savage Devil Joe in GU specifically is more annoying, so we're gonna put him top of good. Diablos is one of my favorites of all time. We're gonna put him here. Bloodbath Diablos is going here. Like, Diablos is so much fun. It's like everyone has their monster. Oh my god, I need to get like a drink. Everyone has that one monster that they like train on. That monster that's like their punching bag for trying new weapons and sets and armor. Mine is Diablos. He was my first wall in Monster Hunter World, which was the first game I played. And I remember I was playing Sword and Shield at the time because the game recommended it as a starter weapon. I'm doing this while I'm texting someone about something. If you're wondering why I'm looking down. But I remember going online because I couldn't beat Diablos and looking up like tips and tricks. Like, what? Anyone have any advice for beating Diablos in Monster Hunter World? Because I can't fucking do it because I suck. This is a good song, by the way. And I remember seeing a post on Reddit. And I was like, someone asking the same question. I looked into the comment section to see what people were saying. And there's one guy that was like, I play Lance, so I just like never had an issue with Diablos. I just kind of like block, and he does, and I block all his charges. I have to worry about dodging his charges. And I was like, that sounds sick. So I went back into the game, played a Lance, and then I beat it first try. It was like incredible. It put me onto the weapon for life. And then Bloodbath Diablos is... So I hold a place in Diablos from my heart for that. Bloodbath Diablos is Diablos, but way fucking better with his explosions and unique theme and design, and he's just awesome. Apex Diablos does not serve him justice. Go play GU. The Ramboros. The Ramboros is delightful. Top of good. He's fun. He's a funky little fella. One of those monsters that, like, what he lacks in, like, his fight's super unique, and he is such a goofy goober. Oh, this is a good song. This is the yeah, this is Celiana. He is so funny. It's not like he's not like peak Monster Hunter, but it's always a good time. It's always a good time with the Ramboros. Gammoth is my favorite of the Fated Four. I'm gonna put her like right there. Elderfrost Gammoth is Gammoth better. I love Monster Hunter. There's so many and best there is. We're probably gonna move Kezu down to Great, top of Great, just to make room. Elderfrost Gammoth. Gammoth is my favorite Fated Four member. I said that 80 times already. It's just by far the most unique, one of the most unique monsters in the series. It's the only monster that's like comparable in size and not like a siege fight or an elder dragon. Scratch that in Frontier, there's shit like Pobaru Barumu or whatever. So he's big, but and Odiba Tarasu and a Cantor and Yukanlos, but in terms of like being a fella, just being a person. Oh, hold on. Food. But, what was I saying about Elderfrost Gammoth? Elderfrost Gammoth is one of the best. I'm running out of things to say about these monsters without sounding repetitive. Yeah, he's good. She's good. Gendrome sucks. And Geodrome sucks. Velocidrome's better because he's like the originator, but it's still lame. Iodrome is the worst. Uragon. I like Uragon more than most people. I'm gonna put him like bottom of good. But Crystal Beard Uragon is such a shitty monster. Where is he? Crystal Beard Uragon is the worst to ever, one of the worst to ever do it. It's just Uragon. They saw Uragon and was like, fuck, we need to make this fucker's not bad enough yet. Let's make his hit zones worse. And also, like, blowed up his damage and health values. And nothing else. His, like, unique mechanic of, like, the Crystal Beard is so uninteresting. And adds fucking nothing to the fight. Oh my god, I shouldn't be eating this with my hands. No. I understand this is gonna be so long. I was like, this is all of them? Wow. And then I underestimated the actual amount that I was looking at. Oh my god. I need to stop. Lagombi. I don't like Lagombi. I'm a Lagombi disliker, but like not to an extreme extent. Snow Baron is like better, I guess. Great Macau is my personal favorite starting monster of all time. In terms of like first monster you ever fight, I think Great Macau is great. Funny. I said great. Gyps Rose sucks hot ass. But it also has like that fun personality factor, so it goes around here. It's like how much of that personality, like the playing dead thing carries it. And the fact that if you break his head and then it tries to flash you, it'll like just like, it'll like spend a second afterwards going like, what the fuck? What's happening here? Kieran is the bane of my existence. Fuck Kieran. Lavasioth is way better in this game than he is in Iceborne. I'd say. He's way better, but he's still, like, here. Gypsros, Island Trailon feels like it should be higher. It's like, look at where it's, look at the other parts that it's like, whatever. The other members of its fucking tier. Oh no, I'm gonna lock the door real quick. Yeah. Malfestio is one of my favorites. I love Malfestio. Malfestio's peak. Probably, it's such an interesting monster. It's another one of the, it's like a Gammoth situation where it's like, there's no other owl monsters. This is it. He has the unique confusion mechanic. He has like the cool looking sleep beams. His armors and weapons are so cool. It's like, how is he not in another game? How is he locked in to fucking GU? Bring him back. Bring him back for Wilds. Nightcloak Malfestio. He's actually, like, Malfestio, but he turns invisible, and I think I like him less. Put him here. Camillus is better. Still good, though. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. This is a bad time. Oh no, it's sitting there. Ooh. I'm just picking at random at this point. Nursilla. I like monsters. Is it obvious? I think there's too many in best there is, but this is my tier list, so I don't care. I need to keep checking this because I'm not. Sometimes my mobile chat breaks, so sometimes people will be chatting in my stream and it'll appear there, but it won't appear on my like thing where I'm supposed to be looking at chat. So I was just wondering. Glavenus. He's alright. Overrated, in my opinion. But he's not bad. I'm struggling. He's somewhere between great or good. He's my least favorite of the Fated Four, which I know is blasphemy, but Put him right before, right here. That's Glavenus. Hellblade Glavenus. Yeah, that's fine. Lesser than Great Macau, obviously. Peak Macau, more like. Gore Magala. Not a massive, I'm not like a hater, but I think he's better than everything in good. Put him there. Chaotic Gore Magala is one of my favorites. Put him at top of great. He's the best in great. It is, I am running out of things to say without sounding repetitive. Sergios is my profile picture. He used to be my favorite monster. He's been replaced by Kezu. But still good. Find him a bit annoying, but you know, I'll put him like here. Gravios, I like him more than most. Put him like fucking here. Kechawacha is peak. Yep, that's good. This is a weird tier list. Lagia Cruz. He's good. I'm not a... Dude, I've never understood why people like Laggy so much. It's just not that interesting. I'm not saying that because I've only fought him on land. I have fought him in 3U. I've done underwater Laggy. And it's just... I've never found him that engaging or interesting. His armor and weapons are cool, but it's like, fight-wise, bottom of good. I'll say it. You know what? Top of middling. Fuck you. Okay, Lao Shan Lung. I hate him, but I get the vision. So he's at top of hell on earth. Mizitsune. Put him in great. I really like Mizitsune. We're gonna put him, between the monkeys. Soul Seer Mizitsune is my favorite deviant, personally. I love Soul Seer Mizitsune. I think that fight goes crazy. It's super sick. The whole mechanic of it being blind and it using like its balloons to sense you, and then when it's like it senses you and is angry, its eye glows blue like Sans Undertale. Super sick. Nicargus? Phenomenal. Nicargus is a monster that is one of those things where, even though the fight can be boring, concept-wise, it's one of the greatest things they've ever tried. Being like, oh, it's a two-headed monster, oh, that's crazy, and then being like, boo, just kidding, it's a squid, it's a massive land squid. It uses skulls and bones on its tentacles, and it's like, it has like the Brachydio skull, whaboosh. It has the fucking other one that go boosh. As the Glavenus one, shoo shoo. It's so cool. He is legitimately my most wanted monster for Wilds. I would love to see Nicargus in 6th gen. That'd be so sick. Oh my god, my voice is not used to doing this. It's been a week. Might have to end it early because my voice is starting to give out legitimately. I think I might be losing it. Najarala. More snake wyverns, please. Love it. Love Najarala. Nargacuga's like top of good. It's like, there's nothing bad to say about Nargacuga. It's always like the classic all-rounder, you know? Silverwind's also really good. Put him like there. Nibble Snarf. Eh. Put him like there. It's Nibble Snarf. Its name is really all it's got. It also has like the unique bomb stuff. That's like, it's cool, but whatever. I like Plusyoth way more than most people do. We're gonna put him right there. I like Big Fish. He's funny. Rajang is good. I don't really like him. But like, I like him, but it's like, I find him super annoying sometimes. I do not like Furious Rajang. Fuck him. Rathalos is fine. Fucking, it's Rathalos. Silver Rathalos is the worst. Dread King Rathalos is not fun. This is specifically GU. I do not agree with this in later games. Like, Sunbreak, Rathalos is phenomenal. So is Apex Rathalos, who's based on Dread King. Iceborne, Silver Rathalos is so good. But GU, they all suck. Fucking hate them. Rathian's fine. Put her, like, here. So, like, yeah, I can fight a Rathian. I do not like Dread Queen. Put her, like, right there. And Gold Rathian is also hot shit. But better than Silver Wrath, who's actually gonna go, like, right fucking here. Royal Ludroth, Top of though. He's goofy. Celtis is... this... I like Celtis. It's like, that's where I'm putting Celtis Queen. And Celtis has to follow Celtis Queen, so that's my reasoning for doing that. It's a Mechazord. They combine. I gotta put both. They're sick. One of my favorites. Another one that I really hope comes back. Shagaru Magala. Better than Gore and Chaotic Gore, but not best there is. Put him here. Move Chaotic Gore, like, here. Shogun Cianatar, I really like. We're gonna put him. He's my favorite. I love him so much. Put him fucking here. Rust Razor is another one of my favorite deviants. Put him here. It's just like, anytime it's a bug in any way, shape, or form, it's almost, including crabs. Crabs are bugs. They're crustaceans. Insects are also crustaceans. They count. They're gonna be at least good. I mean, I love all of them. Teostra, hot ass in GU. So bad. Put him at bottom of not fun. I hate him. He insta-charges so much that it's, like, baffling. Tetsukabra. I like him. I like Tetsukabra a lot. Put him top of good. Put Drill Tusk better than him. Tigrex, great. One of my favorites. Grimclaw, also great. Valstrax, one of the best to ever do it. There we go. Okay. He's classic. He's Jetstream Dragon. Who doesn't like him? Volvidon. Can it not be all the way to the side? Why has it done this? Why has it put it like the side? What? Whatever. Okay. Yongaruga. I'm a psychopath, I think. Yonkutku, he is like the Duramboros-esque guy. Put him here. In terms of like personality carries him. Zamtrios is always been one of my favorites, but probably bottom of best there is right now. Zinogre's fine. Bottom of great. Never been a massive Zinogre fan, but I see the appeal. Thunderlord Zinogre is way better. Put him here. The Fatalis is not fun. Put him bottom of middling. Not fun. I'll put him like here. He's bottom of good. Okay, so there it is. My Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Monster Ranking. It's all my opinion. Do not yell at me. What do you mean it can't be saved? There it is. Then we're going to download. Please do not show something crazy. Cheesy! That's my guy. We're good. MHU Monster Ranking. All right. Can I like look at my profile? Yeah. How's it going? These are all so good. The best ranking to ever do it, honestly. Alright, let's do one more tier list, and then we're gonna end the stream today, because it's only been an hour and a half, but my throat's starting to give out. You know what? Let's do a top 10 Pokemon thing. I want to list my top 10 Pokemon. I don't know if I'd agree with that. Put fucking Galissapod there. I already did this, apparently. But if you want to like pause the video on YouTube and look at this, then yeah. There it is. I guess I still agree with most of this. Yeah, I agree with most of this. It's a wacky one, but... yeah. This is the one I was looking for, I think. Yeah. Pick your favorites out of the Pokemon shown. Let's do it. Okay, so this should scientifically take us down to what my favorite is. How many should I pick? Because I don't really like any of these. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. Scizor, I really like Noivern. I really like Pinsir. Give me Regigigas, give me Incineroar, give me Toxicroak, give me Spidops, give me Toadscruel, give me Slowbro. Yep, okay. Basculegion's really cool, Crustle is really cool, so is Sceptile. We're gonna go with Vibrava and Rabska here. Spiritomb. Yeah. We're gonna go with Golurk. Yes, yes. Go. Oh my god, my head hurts. Oh my god, this is bad. Deoxys. Snom Beedrill. Zeraora. Octillery. Give me Chandelure, Tyrantrum. Yep. Macargo, Archaludon, Ice-Skew. Arctozolt, Dracozolt, Draco, Vish. Draco Vish, that's the one. Gliscor. Darkrai. Celesteela. Aggron. Yeah. I really like Seismitoad and Garganacl. Give me Runerigus, Wimpod. This is so many Pokemon. Oh my god. Gigalith. Lurantis is cool. So is Grimmsnarl. Pass on this round. It's not a great round. Shiinotic. It's an odd choice, but that's the only one for this round. Reuniclus. We're gonna go with Vespiquen. Oh, I want, wait, no, undo. Give me Marshadow as well. Woshen. Pass on this round. Wooper. Palisand. Hydrapple. Cleavor, Guzzlord, Aegislash. Pass. Xurkitree, Blacephalon. Yep. Oh, I really like Dusknoir. We're getting close to our first, to finding out what my favorite Pokemon is. We're almost there. I'll do Ceruledge? Yeah. Pass. Nihilego. Behem Yon Mega. This is really showing my strange preferences. Give me Iron Moth. Exploud. Anorith. Conkeldurr. Good. Toxapex. Armaldo. Oh, we're starting to narrow down. We've lost a member. Porygon-Z. Vikavolt. Golisopod, absolutely. I'd say he's my favorite. Buzzwole. Yeah. Whoops, I hit my mic, sorry. Pass. Give me Duraludon. Pheromosa. Oh, no. Undo. Give me Flygon. What is this? Brave Hunters Piano. Monster Hunter Rise. That's an insane art of fucking Lagiacrus. Holy. I'm gonna go with Volcanion here. And Pecharunt. Probopass, absolutely. Mamoswine. Orthworm. Mousehold. Lunala. Like Tarantula. Lairon. Caracosta. I'm a big fan of Emboar and Copperajah. Guzzlord's pretty sick, so is Vespiquen. We're starting to get repeats. I'm seeing it. Give me Golisopod, Vikavolt, Sceptile, Rabsca, Shiinotic. Regigigas, Flygon, Cerulean, Buzzwole, Aggron. I know I picked some of these before, but I'm not really feeling any of them now. Maybe Gliscor is superior? Conkeldurr, Lurantis, Snom, Gigalith, Garganacl, Runerigus. Archelodon, Slowbro, Lairon, Ironmoth. Only 151 more to get rid of. Armaldo, Deoxys, Spiritomb, Marshadow. Yeah. Nihilego, Blacephalon, Macargo, Pecharunt, Yanmega. Dracofish, Tandem, Mousehold, Probopass, Chandelure, Caracosta, Emboar, Noivern, Behem, Reuniclus, Orthworm, Tyrantrum, Dusknoir. Darkrai, Xurkitree, Toxicroak, Beedrill, Volcanion. Woshen, Zeraora, Toxapex, Grimmsnarl, Palisand. We're getting close. Rabsca, Gliscor. Oh, I like all of these assholes. I don't think it's gonna let me just keep picking all of them. I think we're gonna start making cuts. Unfortunately. Only knocked out 2. Oh my god. Pick only the ones I really like. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. Having to cut my babies out. Oh my god. We're going to choose half of them each time. We're going to try and do that. Like, save them. I'm sorry, my precious. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna pick 3 each time here. Okay, now we can only pick 2. This is so hard. Oh, I'm only gonna pick 1 from here. Only my favorite can pass on. This is the last 50-50. Oh! Ooh, we get all shinies. There you have it. Oh, I didn't realize there was a check that let, like, megas and whatnot show up. What it shows in that. But there it is, Galissapod. We're gonna call it now, though. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave a follow. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, something or other. Goodbye. Actually, share with me your tier lists on twitter.com.